Alright, so now let's talk about link attacks. I'm starting this video already in the middle of a battle, so there are many units already placed in the field, but just to be clear, my units are these little floating guys here, the Spellinkers, and this artifact is also mine. And to the right we have the enemy's units, which are these colored creatures here, the homunculi, and also the pyramids are enemy's units too. So in this video I'll make two examples of link attacks. First I will unite two Spellinkers to do a simple link attack, and then I will unite many Spellinkers on a bigger and stronger link attack. So what are link attacks? First let's analyze a simple attack, a normal attack. So if I take this Spellinker as an example, this one is a male fire Spellinker, and if I click attack I can see his attack area here. So he's a male and his attack will be a cross area. If I click any of these red squares I will confirm my attack. So he will attack all the four directions at the same time. All Spellinkers always attack in four directions at the same time. So any enemy inside this attack area will take damage. In this case it will be this fire homunculus here and this wind homunculus here. But still talking about normal attacks, if I take now this Spellinker here as an example, this one is a female wind Spellinker. If I click attack, now you will see that the red squares are organized in a different manner. That's because it's a female and her attack area is an X. So that's the main difference between females and male Spellinkers. Females attack in an X area, males attack in a cross area. So in her case, if she were to attack, these homunculus here, this one and this one, will take damage. Okay, but I don't want to do a normal attack, I want to do a link attack. So besides looking for enemies inside my attack area, I will also look for other Spellinkers inside my attack area. So in this case, this Spellinker here is inside her attack area, and so I get the chance to unite them on a link attack. And I get a bonus of 1 more point of damage to the final attack for each Spellinker inside the attack area. In this case there will be just 1 more point of damage of bonus. And I will show you in a moment. I will click any red square to confirm the attack. But just to tell you in advance what will happen, I said that I have a chance to do it. That's because it's not automatic. I have to activate the chain. So when I confirm the attack, there will appear a button over her saying spell link. I have to click it to start the chain, and then I will have to click another button over him to continue the chain. So let's do it right now and see. Spell link, link. Alright, I did it. Let's just close this window here. So she did her normal wind damage, +1 because of this guy here. This was a simple link attack. So now let's do an arcane link attack. This time I will link many Spellinkers on a bigger chain, and since I'm linking 5 Spellinkers or more, the resulting attack will be different, it will be arcane. So in this case I will use this fire Spellinker here to attack, but he won't cause fire damage, he will cause arcane damage. So the first steps are the same as before. If I click attack, I will see his attack area, it's a cross, and this homunculus here is the one that will take the damage. This Spellinker here is inside his attack area, so he'll give me the chance to activate the chain. But I can extend the chain further to as many Spellinkers as I like, as long as they are well placed in the field. This means that each Spellinker is inside the attack area of its neighbor. So in this case, this Spellinker here is inside the attack area of this one. I know that because this one is a male, so his attack area would be a cross. So she's inside his attack area and will enter the chain. And then I can go on this way. This is a female, so her attack area is an X. So this one here is inside her attack area and will enter the chain too. This one here is inside her attack area, so he will enter the chain. But this guy here won't enter the chain because he's not inside the attack area of any Spellinker. He's just below her, but her area is annexed, it's on the diagonals. So she won't get him, he's out of the chain. And then finally this is the last Spellinker on the chain. She's inside the attack area of this guy here. So now I can click attack, and it's the same thing. If I click at any square to confirm the attack, it will appear a button here saying spell link. I have to click it to start the chain, and then I will have to click each Spellinker as a button appear over them. There is a time limit to do that, so I have to be quick to click on each Spellinker as the button appears. So let's do it now and see if I can get it. I can click any red square to confirm. Let's see it. Spell link, 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 link. That's it. An arcane attack. Okay, so just to wrap things up now, if you ever need to review that information, you can go to the info menu on Spellinkers. Here you can get some information about link attacks and arcane damage. But basically, arcane damage ignores the element of the enemy. So for example, if you have a fire Spellinker against a fire homunculus, the fire homunculus will resist the fire damage and reduce it by half. But if you change the attack to arcane, you will ignore the element of the enemy and do full damage. So that's good, but there are also situations where you may not want to use arcane attacks. That's like when you have a fire Spellinker versus a water homunculus. So the water homunculus will take 50% more damage from fire attacks because it's opposite element. But if you change to arcane attack, you won't benefit from this extra damage because it ignores the element of the enemy. Anyway, the arcane attacks are always powerful because it's the union of many Spellinkers and you get one more point of damage for each Spellinker on the chain. So it's up to you to decide when to use it or not. But there are also stronger enemies in the game that are vulnerable to arcane, and you will absolutely need arcane damage to defeat them. But I will leave that for you to discover. For now, that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions, you can leave it on the comments below. Thanks for watching, and until next.